Hey, what's up guys? This is Nick at barben.com. Today I'm going to be taking a look at Creatine 2500 caps, the creatine pills from Optimum Nutrition. So Optimum Nutrition is a really big name in the supplement industry. They are behind Gold Standard Whey, which is probably the most popular whey protein powder on the market. They've also got a lot of other products that I've tried out, including branched-chain amino acids, pre-workouts, and more. This here is one of their creatine products. I've got a few, and obviously it's a little bit unusual in that it is creatine pills. They come in pills like this. You are meant to have 2 pills per serving to get 2.5 grams of creatine. So let's take a close look at the ingredients. So the main ingredient in these creatine pills is, of course, creatine. Specifically, it's creatine monohydrate, and it comes from Creapure. That's a German company, and they're really well known for the purity of their product. They get them tested at the German Olympic Training Center, and they really are very, very stringent as far as making sure there are no bad substances and things like that. So for a lot of enthusiasts, Creapure is usually a sign of a really high-quality creatine. Besides that, there are just a couple other ingredients. The pills themselves are made of gelatin. Now, I called up Optimum Nutrition and they told me that the pills are made from beef and or pork. So it's not vegetarian or vegan. It's also not kosher or halal, and there are plenty of other people that might want to avoid these pills because they do contain either beef or pork in them. Besides that, there's just magnesium stearate. That's a flow agent, and magnesium stearate is just used to make sure that the creatine doesn't stick to the machinery in the facility in which it's made. And that's everything. So as far as the price goes, this bottle here has 300 pills in it, and it's going to cost you about $25. So that means that it has 150 servings for $25. Each serving is 2.5 grams of creatine. So it's 16 cents per serving of 2.5 grams of creatine, or it's 6.6 cents per gram of creatine, which is usually the metric that I use when talking about the price of creatine. 6.6 cents per gram of creatine. It's not that cheap, actually. Creatine is a very, very cheap supplement. Normally you can find it for about 3-4 cents per gram of creatine. 6.6 is a little on the pricier side, especially for pills, which are typically pretty cheap. Then again, you are talking about Creapure creatine, which is pretty high quality. It's also made in a good manufacturing practices certified facility. So for that, you may be willing to pay the extra. There are a few things that I like about the Creatine 2500 caps. First of all, you may find that taking creatine in pills is more convenient. You do need about 4 capsules to reach the 5 gram dosage that a lot of people try to stick with. Nonetheless, because they're pills, it's easy to just take a few fistfuls with you, put them in your pocket at the gym, that kind of thing. So it does have that added layer of like convenience and portability for some people. Also, it's Creapure creatine, which is a really high quality, really good reputation for having high quality creatine. It's in a good manufacturing practices facility, which means they have to adhere to regulations enforced by the Food and Drug Administration to help ensure product purity, which is also pretty nice. And finally, there are no artificial ingredients as far as artificial sweeteners or colors or anti-caking agents or anything like that. The main things that some consumers might not be so crazy about with this product, I mean, first of all, it doesn't have any extra ingredients. Like some people like to have like some extra carbohydrates, which may help to drive the creatine to the muscles, maybe. Some people like to have some branched-chain amino acids with their creatine. This is just straight creatine. It's no frills. It's very basic, which is fine for some people, but some people want something extra. In addition to that, it does contain gelatin, which means that because it's made from beef and or pork, that may make it off limits for a lot of consumers. Finally, it's not that cheap compared to some other creatine brands. Normally, it's like 3 or 4 cents per gram of creatine. At 6.6, it's a little on the pricier side. But then again, it's pretty high quality creatine, so it may be worth it for you. Alright, so those are my thoughts on the Creatine 2500 caps from Optimum Nutrition. For the full review, just check out the link below at barben.com.